Holy shit. Whoa, I gotta stop the music. Guys, I did what I always do. Almost every off the cuff, I forget to do the one thing. And, aha, there we go. I figured it out. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, well, let me go ahead and stop the music. As per ritual, I don't have an intro for After Dark. I'm never going to make one because I am lazy and I never do any actual work. I'm here to grift. So give me just a second to cue up some of the background music for the short amount of time I will be using it. It'll be just me tonight, guys. We have no goat. The goat is unfortunately working a Black Friday shift, and she might be dead. So, rip goat. If anybody cares enough, maybe we get some rip goats in the chat. Anyways, give me a moment, and I will flip this around, and... Haha, I got it. I think. I hope. So, hi guys. It's the day after Saturday. Or, wait, Saturday. Friday. No, wait, I've got my old days. Fuck me, man. Well, we already started off great. I'm confused and regarded. Anyways, it's the day after Thanksgiving. Somehow got Thanksgiving and a weekday mixed up, but somehow. But either way, I figured I had some time tonight. I felt a little saucy and wanted to spend a little time talking. Preston figured it out right away. He said that I'm here to double dip, and that's really what I'm here for, as we know. But I thought we could look at a weird little channel that I discovered the other night and see what it's all about. So, as I do... Yeah, Dank and Derpy Gamer says, Rogan, you're not even taking rips. I know, man. That's the worst part. Ever since I started that shit, my brain is a little bit more smooth. Now it doesn't work all too good. Not that it really worked all that good to begin with, but I think you get what I mean. But the other night, I was sitting on my ass, as per usual, scrolling through YouTube Shorts, hoping to God to find something interesting. Please, tell me there's something good, and I think I might have found something a little unusual. So, as I'm sure most of you are aware, I love when people that are nuts talk into microphones. I love it when they tell me how the world works, what their opinions are, how they see everything. I want to know about all of it because it's fascinating. And the one that I found seems to believe that the homeless people residing in Los Angeles are all cops. Every single one, especially the ones that are in like subway like stations or tunnels, whatever, those are the cops. That is the result. That's what's causing the results for the crime wave. The crime wave in quotations, I mean. So it's a very, very interesting one. So I figured we'd take a little peek at this guy's channel, poke a little fun at it, and go from there. Maybe look at some other stuff if we got some time, shoot the shit. And generally, take up space, which I'm very good at. But anyways, before I get this pulled up, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Mine was very nice. I've got a chocolate cookie my mom made from yesterday. She took like chocolate cake mix and mixed it with whipped cream and made cookies out of them. Never had it before, but they are pretty fucking alright. Not gonna lie. But that was the extent of my turkey day. And, yeah. Hope it all went well for you. Anyways, I'm gonna get this pulled up, stop the music. Like I said, I'd only use it for a fraction of the time we'd be on. Let's take a little fucking... Where'd it go? There we go. Let's take a little fucking peek. Gonna boost the audio up to about probably -6 dB. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Let's take a look. So this channel is called John Law. Like I said, I found him through the YouTube shorts, and I want you guys to see the short that I discovered him from. The short that caught my attention. Where is it? There it is. One of the things I really like looking at on YouTube is watching people do drugs. I love watching people smoke crack, smoke meth, snort coke. I love hard drugs, and I especially like it when they ruin people's lives. This guy is sitting on a metro train, whatever, and he's sparking up. You see, that got me excited. I think it's fucking exciting when people are doing drugs in public. Love that. Can we get a 1, 2, 3 in the chat for smoking meth? As we know, I love me some meth. But that was intriguing. But then I saw the text right here, the unavoidable text saying, cops smoking fake meth on the metro in LA. Now, I haven't been around a lot of crystal meth in my life. At least I don't think I have. So I'm not too sure if that's a meth pipe. But when you start telling me the cops are going around smoking fake meth, you attract my attention. You raised my interest, piqued my interest. So I was fascinated, wanted to see this guy smoke more meth. Look at him, man. He's taking there's got to be some hard hits. If that's fake meth, how is he smoking it? Furthermore, what I want to know is how is he this close to the guy? Because it doesn't look like he's zoomed in, because typically when you zoom in and you rotate the camera, you know, all the little turns and tweaks of the camera angle will look really drastic because of how far it's zoomed in. This was very subtle, which leads me to believe it's not zoomed in plus the quality, so he's got to be like right on the guy. So he's either sitting next to him, smoking this alleged fake meth, or he's just on some drug addict filming him right away. Lost of Worlds 15 asks, can meth even be faked? I don't know. I mean, there's got to be a way to fake meth, right? Like obviously Breaking Bad has the segments where Jesse smokes meth and everything else. They got to have some way to fake it. I'm positive there is. But why would the cops be spending time smoking fake meth? What is there to gain by smoking fake meth, man? Like, I kind of feel like that would just be a massive waste of time. Furthermore, if the cops wanted to entrap somebody with drugs, don't they have access to drugs, I would imagine? Something? Don't tell me they can't get their hands on cocaine. Don't tell me they haven't ran some kind of op like that to bust somebody. Oh, hold on. What is this? I got a ping saying from John at Rogue. Weird question. Did you react to a song by someone who inserts himself into Phineas and Ferb on one of your streams, or am I just tripping? I believe we did. The Train Boy guy, right? Or I could be wrong, but that sounds familiar. I think Depressed sent him in as a suggestion. Then, speaking of Depressed, he said, so they cannot do their job of catching real criminals. Ah, that makes sense. Like all actual cops. Okay, so he was zoomed in a bit, I guess, but still, he's pretty close to the guy, man. Why would you just stop what you're doing to watch an alleged cop smoke? And I'm sure most people here are probably living in America, or at least are aware of what Americans and American cops rather look like and the attitudes they have and shit. Man, cops don't blend in that fucking good. If they blend in good, they're not going to be a cop anymore. They're going to be working for a more powerful facet of the government, like a 3-letter agency or something like that. Cops are your fucking bottom barrel guys who enforce the law. Well, enforce in quotations. It's up to interpretation for everyone. But I'd really have a hard time believing that's a cop. I've had a few interactions with them, and I've never encountered a cop that smokes fake meth. Where's the conductor? Come to think, this guy looks over, he's like, what the fuck? But this is what caught my attention, so I wanted to know more. It keeps jumping every time I do that. Fascinating. But I wanted to learn more about this guy's channel. So I did. I went and I took a little peek, and I saw that he had a video with about 5,500 views. He's got 13.8 thousand subscribers, And it says the truth behind the, quote, crime wave that's plaguing LA subways. Now, I've never really gone too far out of my neck of the woods. I've been to a few states over and everything. I've done a bit of traveling, but never been out to LA. Never been out to California. It's probably best that I don't, because I don't really feel like getting stabbed to death with a used needle. But from what I have gathered, LA, for all of its nice things and weird sexual proclivities, also has quite a crime problem. But that's to be expected. It's a major city, a massive metropolitan area, metropolis, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Big place. Lots of people, lots of crazy people. So of course, there's going to be crime. Let's see what his reasoning is. Let's see how he introduces this concept to the audience, because I didn't sit through this whole video. You're going to learn with me. Let's have a little peek. So this is about 1 in the morning here. You know, after midnight, only the brightest and best of society are out. Only the best.
Station's closed, sir. No more trains tonight.
Sora, I see you changed your name. Someone pointed out in chat. Very nice.
There's no more trains. The station's closed.
Okay, well, see, that's not too bad. You know, you got your typical, like, homeless people and everything that don't have a place to go. They need some place to travel to. And not going to happen. So they're down there laying because I got nowhere else to go. And then you got this guy who's going to stop this gentleman here and tell him that there's no more trains. He's a good Samaritan. He's letting someone know about things that are happening.
There's no more trains. There's just a bunch of sleepy police.
Listen to that. Sleepy police. So the police not only do drugs or fake drugs, they also sleep on the job at nighttime when people tend to sleep. They, instead of going home to their families, they sleep in the subway.
About 4? Yeah, 4, that's right. Alright. Yeah, just be careful not to wake up any of these cops, okay?
It'd be really bad if you woke up the cops, man. Don't wake them up. They might detain you. And then he just goes to recording homeless people. Oh yeah, that's nice. I mean, of course, you know, you see this shit. From what I've gathered, you see this shit quite a bit in LA. I don't know if anybody here is from that neck of the woods. If anybody here has been to or lives in LA, maybe they can vouch for it really being this bad. From what I can tell, it seems to be. But I don't really understand the mindset of just going around and recording homeless people. And furthermore, what the hell convinces you that's a cop? I mean, he's not doing anything, so maybe he is a cop. Like, why would the cops, maybe somebody in the audience knows a bit more about this conspiracy shit. Why would the cops sleep and smoke fake meth? How does that stop crime? Or how does that entrap people exactly? Plugman said, Rogue, I love to edge to your content. No, please don't do that. That's gross. The ranking says, I've been to LA once and it was putrid. I grew up and live in more rural areas and the smell alone was like nerve gas. Absolutely awful. Oh man, I'm sure.
Alright, we're now 30 minutes or so into shutting down the station.
Well, another weird thing that just crossed my mind here. So obviously we understand why there's homeless people at the metro. They need somewhere to be. They don't have a place to be. Why is he there at almost 1 in the morning? For a man who is so deathly afraid of cops, or at least that's what I'm gathering, why is he there? What compels you to go to a place where they could possibly entrap you?
We still got people wandering in.
Also, idiot in front of the desk asked me, which gas station would you say has the best food? I've always been really partial to Casey's myself, but Quick Trip's pretty alright too. I like their breakfast sandwiches. They're pretty alright.
Your attention, please. Metro Rail is now closed for the evening. Please exit the station.
Well, guys, they got to go and lay around somewhere else. God damn.
At approximately 4 a.m. For further assistance, please use the station intercoms. Thank you.
Now, if I had to guess, he's probably assuming all of these cops are leaving for some reason to go, obviously, do something else. But maybe while the place is closed and nobody's allowed in, maybe that's when the cops are going to get up to some really nefarious shit. Maybe that's when they're going to start planting drugs, putting in cameras.
See, they're saying the station's closed, but no one's getting off the trains.
Maybe because it's fucking 1 in the morning, you dumb fuck. Have you considered the fact that it's nighttime? Sometimes when it's night, people go to sleep. And most of the people that are using subway trains probably have homes. They probably have a place to go sleep, unlike these people. That's why there's not droves of people going in and out of the fucking train. Also, to further top it off, it's fucking closing time. There would be very limited traffic. The last shift of the day, the last fucking transit of the day is going to be the least packed. It's not like it happened during fucking like 5 o'clock when people have to go to their night shift or leave from their day shift, or in the morning for vice versa. This is nighttime.
The trains are still full of people.
Really? That's another thing to factor in too, because I brought this up when we looked at Daniel some weeks back. You know, like Daniel Larson, for example, he will ride the bus to seemingly nowhere. And Astrid made sense to me when she said that it's not so much a destination when the bus is the destination. These people don't have homes. They don't have jobs. They don't have much. But that train probably provides them some kind of comfort, even though it's in a terrible city. It's something to do. You get to see things. It probably protects you from some of the elements of the environment. Some. Like, why doesn't this guy just go home and jerk off or something? Unless he's homeless too. But if he's homeless, that means he can just go into an alley and jerk off and not much is going to change. Like, what do you expect to happen? Go do something. Go home. Touch a woman. Consensually, of course. That guy right there, guys, that's a cop. Most definitely. In that fucking bag, he's got a bunch of probably dead homeless people and a bunch of fake meth. I'm going to skip ahead just a hair. Let's see if he starts... Oh, no, wait. We got an interesting guy with his hood down. If I were in this guy's position, I'd be kind of apprehensive to record people because it's like... Not saying that every single homeless person's violent and they're going to attack you, obviously, because there's not all of them are bad. But I would be concerned that this person who might possibly be affected by a mental illness and doesn't have a home, has nothing to lose, might get pissed if some fucking asshole points his phone camera at him and starts recording. I know if I was homeless, that would piss me off. I'd probably bite him and give him rabies. Where's all the people he was talking about? Are these not the people that were on the train? Is that the problem? Was he expecting, like, upstanding Americans to be using the train at 1 in the morning? Hell yeah. That guy's on fucking something. Wait. Are those cops right there? I can't tell. That looks like maybe there's a badge or something there. Maybe train station workers. Maybe those are the cops. But why aren't they dressed like homeless people? Oh, you see, Depression, you're right. He said they can't attack him without just cause because they're cops. Okay, now it's making sense. That proves it to me. That's a cop. That's a cop right there. Oh. All cops love drugs. That's a cop. Actually, I take that back. That's not just a cop. That's SWAT team.
Hold on, girl. Hey.
Yeah, that's a cop up over there on the right, dead. That's another dead cop. Instead of dying in the line of duty, I guess they just overdose. Maybe if they're playing pretend to be homeless, maybe that is dying in the line of duty. Spiral Bassett is the ATF. Listen, when the ATF came and talked to me, if it was a bunch of homeless people, I'd have a lot of questions. Oh, the cops got somebody.
I wouldn't doubt that the trains are still full of people right now, and this guy just popped a squat, you know?
Fuck yeah, man. But he just kind of walks around. I guess he leaves here finally. Where does he go? Because he's got plenty of shorts for us to look at, too.
God damn. Look how many goddamn cops they got shutting out.
Plugman said being homeless is worse than being regarded because at least regarded people can get pussy. No, man. I mean, like, yes, they can get pussy, but, like, people who are homeless have sex. Go, like, deadass, man. Just go on Google and look up homeless people fucking. Homeless people sucking dick. There are videos of homeless people having weird orgies, like, in alleyways and underpasses and shit. Homeless people don't give a fuck, man. They fuck hard.
On this place. Look.
Bodacious said 911 in the chat if you think Rogue is a cop, and there's a few 911s. Dude. A few of them realize that I'm a Fed boy. There's the cops. See, the homeless people across the street are working and communicating, or the homeless cops, rather, with the actual cops in their squad cars. They're waiting for all the homeless cops to leave so that way they can start planting drugs. That must be, like, an entrance, or what is that? That's got to be the other subway entrance. I was about to say, is that the police station with all the bums outside?
Those are the cops that's supposed to be shutting down. We got a policeman that's meeting right here, you know? Just meeting up to discuss shit, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, okay, or credit where credit's due. I think I'd feel a little uncomfortable if I was walking around and then I just see a big congregation of cops. It'd be weird.
No.
But they don't look particularly homeless. Like, I've seen people living in cars before, but I've never seen somebody living in a police car. Demon Deity is asking, just got here, what's this video about? I found this weird channel where this guy is convinced that all the homeless people in the LA Metro stations and trains are cops, I guess, who happen to smoke fake methamphetamine.
Very conspicuous, though, I think. Did you have a nice nap?
I'll be nicest fucking guy.
Do I know the buses? Personally?
Yeah, personally. Do you know the buses? This guy's got a fucking... This is the same guy that was talking to him earlier, just asking about the trains. He's not causing any problems. He's not fighting. He's not arguing. He's not being nasty. And this guy's like, I don't fucking know the buses. Well, no shit. That'd be kind of fucking weird. Judging by the way you talk about everything else, I kind of assumed that you had a personal relationship with all the buses. He just walks off. That poor guy. Oh yeah, there's the homeless cops. See, what happens is when the homeless cops leave, the ones with the badges come out, or they change their costumes. They unzip their faces and all the dirt that's on them and all the disheveled clothing and shit. And then underneath it is a utility uniform and the handgun and the mace, the handcuffs, the boots, the badge, the walkie-talkie, all the shit. All the bells and whistles are just residing under it. It's like a cartoon costume. Why don't you just go home? Yeah, I think my headcanon for this guy might be that he's also homeless. And he's like Daniel Larson, and he just has a fucking phone, and that's all he has. Wow. Those cops look really ferocious, man. Look at that one. He's smoking meth. That one's got his hand on his hip. He's going to pull out a gun and shoot somebody. He's going to go oppress some group.
I guess the police at this station take a secret train out of here, huh?
Yeah, they got to go to somewhere secret. All of the cops have to go somewhere super secret and do super secret cop things. They're gonna think, how are we gonna fuck with this one guy today? Nay asked who would win, this guy or Daniel. It's hard to tell. I gotta see this guy to really give you an answer. Look at that. How dare they lock down the train station?
Or maybe they just got the other side, I don't know. More cops over there.
Yep, they're coming to get you, bro.
So many goddamn cops, dude.
What an exciting life this guy must have. Every single event is its own little arc, and he's the protagonist of his story.
More pulling into the wall.
If I had to guess, there's probably cops there because they probably have problems with homeless people when they try to shut it down. I would wager some of them probably get a little violent, a little nasty. Lost Worlds 15 says, you know they ain't got a budget for no secret train for cops. Exactly. What fucking budget would they have? Most police stations or police departments seem to be massively understaffed, or they hire total fucking incompetence, or they don't have the necessary gear, equipment, whatever. There's always a fucking problem. Yet the cops would have a secret train? You told me the CIA's got a secret train or something. Maybe. FBI's got a secret teleporter. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It's the government we're talking about. They do crazy shit. But the cops? I kind of have a feeling if the cops can't even do the most basic shit as pulling people over and detaining them right, they probably couldn't pull something like that off. These are humans, and humans have a proclivity for fucking things up. And John Bacon asked a butthole stream, or reveal stream when? Probably tomorrow. I think we can look at my butthole tomorrow. I see. So the cops, sorry, I got a cookie in my mouth. The cops had to go up the steps and just look around again. They had to go pretend to be homeless on the surface. Well, that guy's tweaking. What's going on?
Hello.
Don't talk to him. That guy's either got a pretty harsh disability or he is tweaked. King Kazma's asking what kind of cookie. I talked about it earlier. My mom for Thanksgiving, she made she took chocolate cake mix and mixed it with whipped cream and baked it, I guess, and made this super soft chocolate cookie, put some powdered sugar on it. Pretty all right. Very soft. I love it. Don't you guys just love society, though? Don't you guys just love how spooky everything is anymore? You can't let it stop you from going out and enjoying your life and doing the things you gotta do, but isn't it nice to always be a little unsure of going out now? Because I have days where I'm like, man, I don't really want to go to that part of town today. I don't want to go do that thing. Hey, I don't want to be around that person, or, I don't want to do those things. But what if you were this kind of crazy, though? How exciting would that be? It's bad enough to not feel comfortable going out, but then to be so bold as to assume everybody's a fed or something that's going to bust you, and then you still go out and record them. Just the mess as a rogue mom stream went. I should get her on. Have her tell all of my embarrassing childhood stories. Oh, yeah? He's gonna go fuck with that same poor guy again. Leave him alone.
Okay. My girlfriend said that
the most of them tend to get off the last train, go up here, and then they ride the 224. His girlfriend. So he's got a girlfriend that's just as crazy who just bums around late at night in LA metro stations.
Most of them tend to get off on the last train, go up here, and then they ride the 224. bunch of cops for sure. Alright.
Damn, man. Somebody send this into InfoWars. We need Alex Jones's opinion on it. What is the deep state doing this time? Uh-oh. Dead cop. Our boy in blue right there. Nice.
About a dozen cops.
I will give him that. It is strange that there's that many cops, but it's got to be due to the fact that the homeless probably can be a bit much at times.
Oh, what? Is going to be a special enforcement soon?
Special enforcement zone beginning on and after Thursday, June 22nd, 2023. No person shall sit, lie, sleep, or allow items to remain in the public right-of-way within 500 feet of North Hollywood Station. So what? I mean, they don't want you in the fucking road.
Thursday, June 22nd.
I don't think that's unreasonable to not want people to sleep on the road where they could be easily bumped into. Like, if you're sleeping on a fucking curb, what if somebody's not paying attention? They pull into the right lane and they're on their phone and then they jump over the curb with one of their tires and they crush your fucking head or something. Even if, like, yeah, the government fucking sucks a lot of the time, but there's a reason they don't want you there. Mainly because they don't want to clean your body off of the ground, but consider it a courtesy. At least be appreciative that they're going to make sure that other people aren't doing that, because maybe you don't want to die there. Maybe you don't want to hit someone with your car if you're not a homeless cop. So, maybe.
Looks like they're gonna start wrapping all this up, I guess.
I guarantee you this guy thinks he's found something just truly, truly mind-blowing. He's found something that links to a bunch of, like, secret Hollywood elite sex cults and all these evil shadow corporations and the three-letter agencies and the private firms and the intelligence fucking community and all that shit. He's got it all figured out, and it all goes back to the meth-smoking cops in the subway trains. The best part is, this guy's got to be the smartest Californian. Depressant asks, what am I going to do when he's right? I guess die. I mean, there's not much I can do when the homeless police come to strip me of my rights and then beat me to death. I think I'm just going to have to take it, and then they're going to take my shoes. The ranking said this guy's smoking on that BlackRock Vanguard deck.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I talked to the coordinator today.
Wait, so is he just gonna go get on a train? Like that's gonna be any better? He's gonna go get on a train full of cops? Or is he just so cool that he's got so much free time, he's just gonna go bum around at 1 in the morning to go record cops getting on a bus?
I like your dog.
You got a dog? Yeah, bus, I mean, that's not a train, obviously. So, what does this solve, buddy?
This bus crowded, huh?
Yeah, the subway closes and they take this one out.
Yeah.
God, that's pretty fucking sad that we have to have shields to protect drivers now.
You don't bite?
Not lately.
Thank you, sir.
You know what? I'm gonna get off too.
Alright. Excuse me.
I've never ridden like a packed bus or anything. Is public transport typically like this? Is this so unusual? Like, has he really discovered something here? Because I would have to imagine that buses are packed. I rode a metro train in St. Louis, Missouri once. It was a little packed. We went to a bad part of town, saw nothing but possibly crime. So I got back onto the fucking train and went back into St. Louis. I think we crossed over the river and went up to a state over or something. But it was packed, but not that bad. But wow.
So nice to y'all. Come on, girl.
Like, personally, I would never want to get on a packed bus for obvious reasons, but I just don't want to. I don't really like to be around a whole bunch of people. It's not that I'm anxious. I just don't want to fucking be around people. I don't fucking know what people are gonna do. People anymore are crazy. So I mean, when we get down to the brass tacks, this guy's got bigger balls than me going on this shit, especially when he's that scared of the cops. Gotta admit too, man, I really don't. I don't like how everybody's got a camera. Every motherfucker. They've got their uses. They do serve a good purpose. But every fucker's got a camera. And all the crazy ones think they've got something important to record.
Approaching microphone and testing.
GH Productions says, you ever hear about the guy in Canada who decapitated that guy on the bus? What? Did he have like a katana or an axe or something?
Microphone and riverside.
Yeah, Wackwiz is he's making fun of me now, saying I'm not anxious. I just don't know what people are going to do. I guess I am. When you really put it that way, I guess I'm just wrong and I got my words incorrect. I guess I am a little anxious. But I just don't trust people. I know not every person's going to do something, but I don't know. I don't want to deal with people's shit. I've been disappointed by too many people. Why the fuck would I want to put myself in a situation like that?
Microphone and more cars. Stop request. Please use rear exit.
Man, so you get the idea from this video. Let's look at some of his shorts real quick. Let me see here. Open this up. It says, LA cops get paid to stage crimes. Oh boy.
Metro has zero tolerance
And there we get a little bit of a image of his dog, I
for
guess.
smoking and illegal drugs on our system, and we are stepping up enforcement.
It says here that this was on December 12th, so this had to have been last year at least. I took my phone out when I heard the EMT shush the cop in the stretcher. He was supposed to be dead. Oh, so they just, for some reason, they had a dead cop on a stretcher, just so that way you'd think there's just a dead guy there, for some reason.
To improve your experience aboard Metro. Let's work together to create a safer system for all. Report any issues through the Transit Watch app.
The LA City Council has approved a contract extension.
Danik says, I'm a few days early, but I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, Rogue. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I am very appreciative. I didn't realize. Oh, I guess I should have figured you guys had my fucking birthday now. But yeah, thank you. I'm gonna be a slightly older boy in just a few short days.
Metro has zero tolerance.
That's the same fucking video as before. Does every video start with the same staged drug overdose?
Why do I look like I'm on Oxy and Fetty?
Huh?
You don't. Oh, okay.
What is this interaction? It's a business proposition is all it was.
Business proposition is all it is.
Oh, so it's just a guy that's trying to sell him drugs. I mean, yeah, maybe that's a cop. Maybe. But are you just... How would that even work? Do people just buy drugs off the street? People don't encounter dealers and shit and buy from someone reputable that's like, hey, you want some crack? You want some fentanyl? I'm like, huh? Well, you are homeless, so you know a lot about drugs. I trust you. You look like you've overdosed at least 9 times. Hey, do you have anything that's going to make me urinate on myself? I really don't want to fucking exist anymore. People really do. Seriously, people just buy drugs from random hobos. He's probably just another addict, man. He's probably not even just your dealer. He's probably just got some on him and he needs to make money for another fix. So this appears to be from January of this year. So Southern California cops run through their script on the red line. Oh, there's a bad word. Uh-oh. Did I call you a bitch or a hoe? So, I mean, at least he's getting entertainment out of it. I'd imagine that's got to be one upside from taking, like, public transportation, is you get to see all kinds of crazy shit. Plenty of excitement. You know, I used to go to Waffle House when the bars would close and shit, and that was always a good time. If you go to Waffle House, like right after 1 in the morning, bars are closed, all the drunks got to go home, but they need a little bit of food in their system. They go to Taco Bell if it's open, or Waffle House. Guaranteed, you go to Waffle House, you see the bums, you see the drunks, you see the crazy people, you see the night shift guys, the truck drivers. You get an interesting bunch of people, and guaranteed there will at least be some kind of excitement. Maybe. Or there might just be somebody who walks in there with a shiv and shanks you, but that's part of the excitement.
Yes, because you were rude. Because you were rude. I'm not being rude to you. Okay, my home is. Your boyfriend want to see me too.
Apple Pie by Apple says, I feel like I've met Rogue somewhere in Ohio. No, I've been through Ohio, but I'm not from there. Maybe I should live there. I'd fit right in.
Tell him my name is Big Centric, and I'll be the.
Yank said, I had a homeless woman that kept asking me for money, so I gave her pencils every time she stops me, and it makes her happy as hell. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, man. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. You gotta befriend them if you can. You know, you gotta make them happy, make them trust you. Yeah, Apple Pie by Apple says you most definitely would, pal, I'm sure. And Depressant asks, Rogue, would you rather kiss Cobes or Ace or Thorn? Ooh. See, they're a different type of gross. Like, obviously, Cobes is probably less likely to stab me in the face if I, like, cringed or anything. But Ace or Thorn doesn't look as gross, but he's still gross, and he's got all the mold in his house, so I don't know. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with Cobes. As awful as it is. And goes to Puff and check. Oh, there's Puff saying, Rogue, don't kiss Cobes. Oh, man, I'll take it from your fucking advice then, buddy. Is that what killed you? Did you get poisoned by the Boglum juice?
Trust me, you don't want to see me. Trust me. You'll have a good time with your lame boyfriend.
Yeah, I enjoy a little bit of excitement, so if maybe that's why he rides it. Because if that's the case, then I get it. I totally understand. Syringes and EBT cards. Okay, so that's totally weird for somebody who's impoverished to have, right? Like a homeless drug addict wouldn't have a needle, right?
Damn, dude.
Wow. Hundreds of millions of dollars in funding to patrol the metro in Los Angeles. I would imagine a majority of the crime that's happening in Los Angeles isn't localized inside of the train stations or the bus stations. Wouldn't it be probably outdoors in neighborhoods where there is probably larger gang activity, lower income areas where crime is typically more common to see? I would have to assume. I don't know why people would just have fucking gang shootouts on trains and shit, but I guess it happens, huh? That's kind of cool. I mean, if it is real, they just got guys walking around like people at a baseball stadium trying to sell you peanuts and drinks and shit. The guys walking the stands, you know? Maybe it's kind of like that. They just walk over like, hey, I got it. Needles here. Got your needles. That would actually excite me. I'd have to flag them down and get myself some needles and get right away to pricking my skin. He said, what, in Israel, Rogue? What? What about it? what did I do? Did I say that? I don't think and that guy's really giving him the scowl. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure, that's totally an overdose, buddy. He's not just a homeless guy or a drug addict that's having a little fun time. That looks like a cop. Yep, that's a cop. He's got a health pipe. Those guys are cops. Whatever that is on the right, that's ATF. Metro has also stopped kicking, quote, homeless people off their trains when they get to the end of the line, but we saw in the other video that's not the case. I don't get this. I really don't get this. Like, obviously, yeah, he's crazy. Sure, it's really not a novel fucking concept to accept that these people are nuts. But what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Wait till does he think that, like, homeless shelters are full of cops, too? Anybody here got experience with drugs that might be able to tell me what's happening? Are these people like on... Is this like fentanyl, oxy or something? Why they're like basically turned to zombies or heroin? What is this? I'm surely there's some fucking drug addict in the chat that would know. Employments and homeless women are cheaper than prostitutes. What the fuck, man?
These cops are out of control these days.
Wow. More cop in the metro getting that extra funding. I want to see this guy's girlfriend. Because I bet she's got some interesting stories. Why is she never with him? What if the fucking girlfriend's in his head? Unless that dog's his girlfriend. Ooh, there's many possibilities here. Trying to contract extended to keep patrolling the metro that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm glad that he's going to save the metro, though. Yeah, that's a cop, all right. I would have to wager that maybe there's just too many of these people that are doing drugs, and there's not enough cops to deal with them. And I would imagine the laws there probably are built around the drug use. Because isn't there a city in America that's like decriminalized all drug use? Isn't it Portland or something? So surely other cities adopting more leniency towards narcotics isn't far-fetched. Come on. Holy Yank said that he's getting gang stalked by junkies. Yeah, exactly. That's what this is. It's essentially just the gang stalking shit. It's just it's just fucking sad. This aspiring actress from the AMDA in Hollywood, she's wearing a fat suit. Yeah. A wardrobe malfunction. Okay, so is that like... What is that? At first I thought it was like a fanny pack or something, but I can't even tell what that is. What the hell would the wardrobe malfunction would that be? Imagine going to the police academy. You know, you want to be a cop. You want to give back to society. You want to fight crime. Spend your whole life aspiring to be a boy in blue. You go to basic training, or not police basic training, but the academy. You go to the police academy. You do the training. You pass the courses. You become a full police officer. You are entrusted with a gun, handcuffs, everything. And then one day they say, "Hey, Anon, we got a job for you. Downtown, there's a lot of crime, but we need more of it. We need job security, you see. So we're going to have you dress all dirty. We're going to have you roll around in pig shit for about 20 minutes. And you're going to go down there and smoke a bunch of fucking meth. And shoot up a bunch of drugs. And pass out on the side of the road. And maybe die on a train track. You're going to do it for your country. How would you feel? Personally, I probably feel more patriotic than I had before. I think I'd be so excited, I wouldn't be able to control myself. I might pee from excitement. God, if only. I want to be a homeless cop.
That shit feels fucking good.
When the government finally comes for the people, they start using the cops to start taking down good, honest, Christian American citizens. I bet they're all going to be homeless, right? The cops are going to show and start knocking on people's doors, and it's just going to be homeless people asking for your guns. I bet that's what's coming.
I like my coochie, see? Do you eat my coochie? Are you eating my fucking coochie? Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, that's a cop.
Oh, my boyfriend.
Oh, there's that meth guy again. Yeah, that's totally a cop. The fact that nobody has jumped him yet, because I would have to assume that somebody's eventually not going to like that. They're going to see that as an aggression against them. And, they got nothing to lose. If they get arrested, they got somewhere to stay. So they'll probably beat his ass. Surely that's happened. Maybe that's why he's so scared of them. Maybe he started having his suspicion of the homeless being cops, and he started to record it like most schizos end up doing to prove it. And then maybe one of them jumped him or pulled a knife on him and threatened him or some shit. Maybe they had a gun. There are homeless people that have guns, shockingly. So maybe he assumed, oh, well, he had a handgun. He must be a cop. I don't know, man.
Very cop-like. When you smile, you don't look as much like a cop, but I see it there. Thank you.
Okay, so that must be her. So he's just got a crazy girlfriend, too. This is two nut jobs that we unfortunately can't see who are actively cracking the biggest conspiracy that Southern California has ever seen. That's incredible. Wow. Good for them. Good for them. I hope everybody here finds a perfect match for them just like this guy found for himself. That's actually very sweet, very reassuring. I love that. Good. At least there's something sweet and wholesome to take away from this. Despite all of his weird quirks, this guy's very sweet, and he obviously loves hard. He loves his girlfriend, and she loves him back by informing him of all of the terrible injustices in the world. But I digress. Well, guys, I think we have looked at this guy for a little while, and that is what it is. Let me read some supers. I saw something where I believe it was Dr. Negus wanted me to look at a particular video. Give me a moment, and I'm going to get the supers pulled up, and we can read those. Oh, hold on. Did I just get? I think I got linked a video about that. Okay, Bodacious sent me a video about the guy who decapitated someone on a train. Thank you for that. I will check that out in a bit. And DePreston sent me some videos rather. And I will take a little peeksy here. I hope this doesn't end bad. I don't have Asterisk to screen anything for me. But what could possibly go wrong? So let me read some supers, then I will look at this at these videos that have been sent, and then we will go from there and see what happens. So let's see, where are the supers at on my screen? There we go, fan funding. Linky Pump sent in $1.99 saying, "You better not go live, boy." Well, I think you started sending your supers a little too late, because that was after I already started going live. Nay, nay, nay. Sent in $5 saying, "Since you skipped my super last stream, goat, you stank like doo-doo fart." Well, if she's watching, I'm sure she's very mad, and she's going to smash her phone into 1,000 little tiny pieces. If not, I will pass on the love. Sorry for missing your super last stream. I apologize. I was busy not reading chat, apparently. Victor Hugo Martinez sent in $2 saying, "Damn it, you had me thinking it was Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we'll be here tomorrow. If everything goes to plan, Propanky is supposed to be joining me in Asterisk tomorrow. We'll be doing another Cow Cafe stream. We've been planning to do that one for a little while, and we wanted to get him on, because he usually acts like a fool. But I love it. I love him. We got, Scheisenberger became a donor. That's a wonderful name you got there. Where'd I get Doctor from? Sleepy Luma sent in $4.99 saying, "I'm broke, so I don't have much shekels to give. Plus, I'm going to wage cuck, and we'll catch this later." Well, hey, I hope your shift goes well. Thank you for stopping by. Liquid Snappy sent in 20 gifts. That's most definitely what the fuck is up. Dr. Negus B. Walden sent in $5 saying, "Can you please watch Chinese dude get sterilized by me either this stream or next? It's pretty good. DePreston can vouch for it." Give me a second. Let me pull up your channel. Chinese guy gets sterilized. Chinese dude gets sterilized. Okay. All right. That's a good name for a video, I suppose. So, okay, I got your video. I got it. I will be looking at that shortly. Thank you. The Rat King sent in $5 saying, "Bodacious was on time with a Discord ping for once. Take some sheks, funny ginger and bleating farmland stock." Well, thankfully, I'm not being berated by the cackling cunt. But the funny ginger, well, funny for all the wrong reasons, I guess. And I'm here to help. And I didn't realize that you guys still had like a Discord or something that you were all kind of communicating in. That's cool. I didn't know if I knew there was like some splinter communities, but I didn't know if there was a much like I don't even know the word for it. I guess communication amongst it. I don't know the word. Hopefully somebody gets what I'm saying. Nash Zom sent in $5 saying, I'm stuck at work, so I'll catch the VOD. Also, asterisk, if your computer crashes again, you are going to be dropped into a certain country that is having some unstable times. Have a good night, guys. Well, asterisk is familiar with being in deserts and being shot at, so she should be right at home. Victor Hugo Martinez sent in $5 saying, great news! I'm getting a 2007 Toyota Corolla tomorrow. It's in great shape for its age, and it's perfect for my current lifestyle. That's what's up. Well, hey, man, that's good shit. I'm glad to hear you're gonna have transport. Have fun, man. Mr. Waifu Taker sent in $5 Canadian saying, hello, Rogue! I've recently beaten Modern Warfare 3 2011 on Veteran, and I've been on a Halo/Call of Duty campaign binge lately. 3 Reach and Modern Warfare 2 and 3 are great. Man, I feel you. I've been playing a lot of, shockingly, I've been playing a lot of Halo Infinite lately, and I didn't get to play it at launch, and I heard it was a pretty miserable launch, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. I started playing it, I want to say, around July. I tuned in right after Season 4 started, I think, but I really picked up with Season 5, and I've had a lot of fun being able to build, like, custom Forge maps. It's been a good time. So, shockingly, somehow, 343 managed to turn the product around. It's nowhere near where it needs to be. It's got a lot of work that's got to be done. But as far as the co-op experience with building custom, like, AI Firefight Forge maps, it's been a fucking great ride. Highly recommended. Where is the next one? Scheisenberger sent in 10 Australians saying, about time you Goombas streamed on a Saturday for us Aussies. Haha, much love. Well, hey, I'm happy to entertain, and I hope things are going wonderful down in Australia. Jacked Up Entertainment sent in $5 saying, the anticipation for this stream has been killing me like Chris Benoit. You know. Oh, yes, I'm much acquainted with the antics of Chris Benoit and the lack thereof of Daniel. Linky Pup sent in $1.99 saying, disclaimer, Rogue doesn't endorse all drugs. No. You don't have to put doesn't. I, Rogue, Internet Man, I endorse all drug use. I endorse all crimes. I endorse every bad thing. I endorse disabilities. You know, I like it when people blind themselves. I like it when people do dumb shit. I like it all. And I like it even better when my audience does dumb shit, because then they can say that I encouraged them to do it. Next time you guys do something bad, if you speed and a cop pulls you over, tell them that some rant Sona on YouTube told you to do it. I got you covered. I'm classically trained at being an attorney. I'm really good at it. Ghost of Puff sent in $4.99 saying, I hope the goat wasn't flattened to death in the Black Friday mob the way my owner flattened me. Man, I'm going to be hearing some stories about Black Friday from her, I'm sure. I can't imagine it went perfectly peaceful. But Puff, I hope you're doing well in the afterlife. How's the big terrarium in the sky? Are you doing good? I'm sorry to hear that you got flattened. You turned into a puff cake. Sora Trash sent in $5 saying, how much to put a water bottle on your stage desk? Funny you should say that, Sora. You don't got to pay me to do that. The plan is to have a new set soon. Astric and I have been working out the details. We're getting some drawings made up, and we're going to make something really nice. It's going to be very similar to the set we have for the After Dark stuff, but it's going to be more refined, geared more towards the aesthetic we have with the character now. And I think a water bottle would be a wonderful addition. That is a good idea. Goes to Puff, but I do also have my water right here, in case you were doubting me. No, I got water in my mustache now. That's nice. Goes to Puff sent in $1.99 saying, my cage was cleaner than LA. I don't doubt that, mainly because it's the cage and not a big city. Babsy Coon VA sent in $2 saying, and to think the 2028 Olympics are going to be in LA. Are they really? I don't keep up with the Olympics, so I didn't know that they were going to be in the US, let alone LA. Wow. I bet LA is going to be an awful place to live, well, more than it already is. Mysterious Senor Hitler sent in $5 saying, you found a live one, Rogue. This is like those, oh, I see. The transvestigation people who are just as crazy as this guy. They believe everyone important is trans. I mean, I don't know anything about that, but I'll take your word for it. I get, YouTube. I got to be careful with what I say, but no, I get what you mean, though. These people with this kind of mindset, they always find a way to be the main character. Personally, I would say that's got to be some level. Obviously, there's schizophrenia, but it's got to be some level of like narcissism or something, where they think that anybody who's an anybody has to be of a certain group or has to be a certain way, or I'm brilliant, so this is how it's got to be. People can't just accept that people are the way they are, for better or worse. I just don't get it. Operator Blue, I hope I said your name right, sent in $5 saying LA is so bad that they have apps for tracking human shit in the street. Are you fucking serious? Chat, is that true? Is there an app for tracking feces in LA? Do they leave like little air tags on them to track where the poop goes? King of Cosmo sent in or said, Rogue, you could investigate Foodie Beauty's Kuwait arc. I didn't even realize Foodie Beauty was still alive. How big is she now? How much does she weigh? And then they said, yeah, it's true. It is. What? It's really that fucking bad? And Beggar Buddy says the map is all brown. So there's really people out there. Like I've heard of like mobile apps for like maps that tell you can put on there's like, hey, there's a cop at this point doing a speed check, or there's an accident here, you can report that stuff. But now we've got stuff where you can I'm gonna make a route so that way I avoid the most poops on my walk to work. Okay. Sure. Why not? Where did we go? Cole Denny Ethan sent in $5 saying, hey Rogue, what is your favorite Pokemon? I'm actually not a fan of Pokemon, so I don't have one, I'm sorry. They said also, what is your favorite dessert? I don't have a whole lot of sweets, shockingly, given how the photos of me were quite a bit fatter than I am now. But, I'd have to say probably like red velvet cake. I know it's technically chocolate, but red tastes good, and I love that cream cheese icing. Victor Hugo Martinez sent in $2 saying, anyone here been to Buc-ee's? I've never been to Buc-ee's, but I've heard they're like a big, like fancy gas station, right? God himself sent in 2 smackaroos saying, finally caught a live one. Take my funny money. Well, hey, I will do that for you, Yahweh. That's what I'm here for. Victor Hugo Martinez sent in 10 memberships. Good shit. Destroyer of Shed sent in $2 saying, I bet this guy has a really punchable face. Probably. Like I said, it's really shocking that nobody's jumped him yet. Ted Comet sent in $5 saying, do you think Cobra broke his tooth taking a bite of Puff while drunk? Him not acknowledging it is making me think that's what happened. Rip Puff. No, I think it's just, it was rotting away from the back. Well, obviously it was rotting in the front, but it probably was rotting from the back too, and it probably just snapped from the leverage from when he was, of whatever he was biting into. Like, it could have been Puff, but I don't think he ate Puff. Odds are he probably fell, if I had to guess. He probably fell, or maybe he tried to bite into an apple, but he doesn't eat apples. He eats like mangoes, so who knows? Maybe you're onto something, actually. Dark Chocolate became a donor. Good shit. Pingus Can sent in $4.99 saying, hope everyone had a lit mukbang dang and didn't Christopher Michael Benoit someone for a Hexbox game shit cube. You know, buddy, I had a pretty good one, and I hope you had a good one as well. I didn't die like Daniel, so I did pretty alright. Victor Hugo Martinez sent in $5 saying, I have an LTC since 2020 to conceal carry, but so far I don't see a reason to. Sorry about that, I about burped. Buy a Colt Python is more than enough to scare someone, I suppose. I mean, do what you gotta do, you know? I understand. I don't blame you if you feel like you gotta carry. It's your God-given right. Welcome to America. Do what you gotta do, just be responsible. Destroy a Zoid sent in $4.99 saying, have you seen Glink's LA documentary? They got these tiny living spaces for the homeless, and they look like prisons. I have not. I'm gonna have to look into that. Are they just really that tiny? Like, how much room? Can you touch both walls when you extend your arms or something? Is that how small they are? Or are they putting them in boxes? Because I've heard homeless people kind of do that already. That guy sent in 5 smackaroos saying, first live stream I've cut, but enjoying your old streams while I work. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them, and I hope you have a good work shift, buddy. Freaky Frosty sent in $2 saying, rest in peace, Big Ounce. Yeah, Big Ounce died. Rip Big Ounce. That guy became a donor. Hell yeah. Gengar Green sent in $4.99 saying, how do you like your Puffsicle, Rogue? Mild, spicy, or memory? I would say mild. I like hot, but mild's nice. Never had a memory hold, though, but something tells me that Josh might have. Shanico2 sent in $50 saying, a few days early, but I wanted to wish you a happy birthday, Rogue. Again, thank you so much, Shanik. I'm so elated that you guys are wishing me birthday, or giving me birthday wishes. It makes me feel so special, so loving. Bamsy Kun VA sent in $2 saying, people are strange when you're a stranger. Yeah, true. You got a point there. Mr. Toast24 sent in $1.99 saying, you gotta stream some 1A weirdos sometime, Rum. 1A? First Amendment, like that's what you mean, right? Like First Amendment? Are you talking like free speech, like gang stalker types? Is that what you mean? Because I'm not sure what it is, but if that's what you're talking about, I'd be more than happy to. I feel like I've looked at them with Pro. V sent in $2 saying, caught off the cuff. Yeah, buddy, read my fanfic. Oh! I've got it. I have it on my desktop, actually. I need to read this on stream with Asterisk. I've got it right here, and to prove it, I can read the first few. It says, it was a normal day. It was the first normal day that Rogue had received in a very, very long time. A warm, friendly breeze stuck his face with the smell of the city's sewer system and car exhaust. But to the excited man, it was a welcome change of pace from campfire smoke and jalapenos. See? I got it. I've got it on my desktop. I'm gonna share it. I promise. I Like Doom sent in $5 saying, the first time I ever took a Patco in Philly, there was a literal human turd on the floor of the station, so trains definitely can be a hell of a place. God damn. I feel sorry for you. Holy shit. Ugh. Preston sent in $4.99 saying, I think he thinks the bums are cops because he Sentra the same few bums every day on the transport. Oh, I see. He's seen the same few bums every day on the transport he takes frequently, so he's got to make some reason. Yeah, they couldn't possibly just have a schedule that they follow. They have to have some sort of ulterior motive, right? Destroyer of Shed sent in $5 saying, this guy saw the episode of Columbo where he got mistaken for a homeless dude and thinks it's real. Yeah, really. V sent in $2 saying, Akron PD uses 339 as a rookie training spot. Don't the cops know Cyrax by name? Don't they just walk up to his doorstep and be like, hey Chance, it's us again? I feel like I saw that in a video. Like, I'm not too inversed in the whole Cyrax circle drama shit, because he's not super interesting to me, but I feel like I remember the cops just being like, hey, it's us again. We're back. Dr. Negasby Wilden sent in $2 saying, this guy has a girlfriend. What's your excuse? And yeah, if that guy can get a girlfriend, anybody can. Everybody in this chat, you guys have an opportunity. Seize it. Leo112358 sent in $4.99 saying, hypothesis, this guy probably saw a cop undercover as a homeless person trying to score drugs for a bust and assumed all homeless people were cops. That's possible, yeah. I don't doubt that there's cops that do dress up as homeless people, but it can't be all of them. Spiral Bat sent in $1. Fuck yeah. Sora Trash CNO sent in $5 saying, you have made my season with that water bottle thing. My heart is doing the warm jumpy thing. Thank you. Well, that's what I'm here for. We got one more coming in from Linky Pup for $1.99 saying, why is Cobb's hair green? Thunk emoji. So yeah, Cobb's, I guess people will, there's like spray you can get if you're balding to put on your bald spot to kind of like thicken up or add some depth to your hair to get rid of to give the illusion of having hair, I guess. And Cobes did that recently. He sprayed some green spray paint or dye onto his scalp, but he didn't get his hair. He got where it's balding. Like, scalps don't just fucking turn green, dude. Like, that doesn't work. I don't know what he was achieving other than maybe trying to dye his scalp. I don't know. Diet Pepsi. Oh, I see it. I'm sorry. That's a good name, by the way. Diet Pepsi sent in $2 saying they could put these kinds of cops in an episode of Law and Order. At least that's what I'm assuming L and O stands for. You know, that would be an interesting plot. The last time is Law and Order still, like, I'm sure there's reruns. Does it still get new episodes? Because the last time I saw, like, one snippet of an episode of Law and Order, there was a guy who was, they were, like, talking about incels, and this guy was having a meltdown. He's like, Chad and Stacy and Chad, winners of the genetic lottery, and he was crying or whatever. I think it was SVU, the one with Mariska Hargitay, whatever the fuck. But I thought surely it had to have died off by now. That is insane. How many seasons are they on now? Just Law and Order SVU. How many seasons on SVU? Do they have multiple shows running now, or is it just SVU? 24 fucking seasons. Good God. Holy shit. How the fuck do you come up with that many episodes to necessitate that many seasons? Anyways, let me, I'll be reading any other supers that possibly come in at the very end. I'm going to look at a few of these suggestions, and then I'll read those and get out of here. So let me boost the audio again. We are now back up to about negative 6.5 dB. So let's see. The first one we have is from Depreston. It's called Sonic of Thrones. It appears to be an animation. And I see a big fat guy talking to Sonic in the thumbnail, so it's going to take me back to my youth. TV screen is on. Let's take a little peek. Peeksy. Oh man, look at the front butt. God, he's living his best life. Me, man. Love it.
Gotta go medium speed.
Oh, there you are, Sonic. How's it going, mate?
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Catch any Game of Thrones recently?
Well, I
You better not have sent me something unfunny to Preston.
watched the first season like you said, and it's really good.
That's great, Sonic. So, who's your favourite character so far?
Is this how Chris has conversations with the voices in his head? Does he talk to Sonichu like this?
I'm really digging the short guy.
Oh yeah, Tyrion. Love him. All he wanted was to rule Castle Rock, innit?
Anyway, I'm
I trust you to Preston. I'm just fucking with you.
hungry. Can I get like a menu or something?
Course, mate. Oi, miss, can we get a menu over here? Thanks. By the way, Sonic, can I have some of your shit, mate?
No.
Oh, but Sonic, please.
What? What was that?
Miss, can we get a menu over here?
Let me hear that one more time. Did he say what I think he said?
Thanks. By the way, Sonic, can I have some of your shit, mate?
Did he say shit?
No.
Oh, but Sonic, please. All I want is some of your shit, just like Tyrion only wants to rule Castle Rock. All I want is a little bit of your shit, please.
What does he say? I can't even understand. No, he couldn't have said shit. Like, I'm not understanding him, right? Surely I'm wrong here. No fucking way.
Okay, fine. Here.
What the fuck?
Oh, thanks, mate.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that, man? Holy. 5 years ago. This was 5 fucking years ago. Does YouTube allow shit like that just fine? That's not against the rules? What the fuck? Thanks, I guess. Wow, okay. So the next one is a reaction to lightning strike in water.
Today, I'm going to react to this lightning strike in water.
Cool. Gonna make sure there's not a man. Oh yeah, we're good.
Oh wow, that's a big lightning strike there for sure.
Yeah?
Nice. So there you go, there's my reaction to this lightning strike here for you today.
You know, I gotta stop doing YouTube, man. He puts me to fucking shame. That guy, content creation genius. Mastermind. A fucking brilliant master of his craft. He said he was going to fucking react to it, and by God, he fucking went out and did it. My man. Oh, there's Gus's titties. Next one. This should be good. King Ass Ripper. The game was rigged from the start.
You'd made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene.
Oh my God.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-karat run of bad luck.
Somebody needs to run all of Benny's lines through an AI for King Ass Ripper and just make that a mod for New Vegas. Use something to make his face look like a car. Just go from there. That would be a wonderful addition for my next playthrough.
Truth is,
Depressed said the whole channel is like that? Really? So it's not like a joke.
the game was rigged from the start.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man. That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
That was great. I love that. Thank you. There's Dracula Flow again. And now I'm just getting Cyrax shit. Wonderful. At some point, I guess I'm gonna have to fucking look at it. Him, I guess. But I don't know. One more. This one was recommended by the uploader, Dr. Negasby Wilden. He said Depressing would vouch for it. He said, Chinese dude gets sterilized. So, let's see. Holy shit! What the fuck was that? Took a hot load in the ass. What the fuck was that? Is that just like, is this a steel mill or something? hot molten metal pipe right in the butt. You know, after this, they had to put up a sign that said, "Don't let the hot metal rods fuck you in your ass." Cosmo said, "Okay, here we go. Time for the snuff bit." It wouldn't be a stream if Depreston didn't send in one King Ass Ripper video and then one video of somebody getting hurt or dying. You know, I don't know why he was there. I feel like he probably, surely there would have been some kind of like noise or indication or somebody yelling that it was going to come out, because surely shops had to have safety precautions like that. But I don't know. Like, I'm seeing a lot of like, I don't know if that's Chinese, or they said it's Chinese dude, and I'm assuming that's Chinese there. I don't know what the factory safety regulations are in China, so maybe I'm wrong. But that guy's dead as fuck, man. Holy shit. Grave Desecrator, good name, said, "Gotta love the vids that come out of China." I know, right? High quality. Oh, and this was recent. It was this year. Ouch. Poor guy. Is he alive? Oh, he's alive. He's not dead. He gets back up. Look at that. He's on the ground, and then they help him up. He's alive. By God. Holy fucking shit. I meant to ask, guys, maybe somebody would know. I've been getting Kay's cooking a lot lately. I think she's funny to look at. But I know her son, Lee, is known for flagging content. Does he still do that? Because she's always funny, and I thought she would be a wonderful addition to doing another one of those Cow Cafe streams. But I'm apprehensive if Lee or her would flag my shit down. Because that would be very unfortunate. I don't want that to happen. But if it's safe, I'd love to look at it. He says, he absolutely does strikes. Probably, I wouldn't risk it. That's unfortunate. That's not fun. I don't understand. Like, yes, his mom isn't very good at cooking. But what the fuck? Unless somebody is harassing her, just laughing at the goofy shit she does isn't going to hurt her. If she goes and looks for the mean things that people are saying, she's not going to be happy about it. I've never understood that. There's going to be people online that are going to say things you don't like. They're probably going to say things that are going to hurt your fucking feelings, but you can't lose your mind over it. You have to just let it go. Unless somebody is making active, actionable threats against you or doing things that impact your real life, what the fuck is the problem? Did people laughing at her just fucking up like any assortment of food affect her in the real world? God damn. It's terrible. And that's another one, Jack. Does Cooking with Jack still flag? Because I've looked at him a few times and I haven't ever gotten flagged by him. I don't know. And I saw there's oh, his name escapes me, so I apologize. But his avatar is a duck, and who makes content about Kay, and I think he covered Cobra a little bit, and he's covered Jack. And I haven't seen any of his stuff go down, so I don't know. He said Jack's been gone. Interesting. Very interesting. He's on stroke 3 or 4. So he had a stroke recently then, right? I feel like the last time I looked at him, whenever it was the fucked up chicken, somebody had mentioned that he had a recent stroke again. How many strokes is this guy gonna fucking have? Like, I would assume after the first one it's hard enough, but the second one had to do him in. From what I remember, he's missing functionality of one of his hands, right? Depression said, no, not that guy with the hand problems. No, I don't know. August the Duck. That's it. Thank you. Shanna got it. August the Duck. That is the one. Thank you so much. That's the channel. And I watch some of his stuff and he's funny, but I notice his stuff stays up. So I have to assume that maybe Jack's been gone for a while. So I don't know. But with that being said, maybe we can look at some Jack sometime soon. Anyways, let me go back to here and get the music rolling once more so I can check the last little bit of supers here and get some music going and we can get the hell out of here. And before I forget, guys, I do have a video coming out within the hour at 8 o'clock on High Pitch Eric from the Howard Stern Show. I know you guys are mainly here for the lolcow content. I get that. But the Whack Pack from the Howard Stern Show is, to me, it scratches the same kind of itch of just weirdos who have interesting histories. I think you guys will really enjoy it. I highly recommend you check it out. It took a long time to put together. There's just so much to go over. This guy is fascinating. Very, very interesting. Let me see here. Reapin' No sent in $2 saying, hee-ho, my grimace will hee-ho indeed. Pingus Can sent in $4.99 saying, crooked grin, green hair, hates women, had a bad day. Josh is the bog who laughs. Couldn't be worse than Jared Leto, I guess. Shame Puff had to die. Isn't that fucking sad? Like, I really am fascinated how he lost Puff. I heard that he went outside with Puff, and then Puff escaped him or something, according to one of his family members, but wow. But a lot of people are really leaning in towards the theory that maybe he killed Puff, and I guess that is a possibility, but I really have my doubts that he would do such a thing. Oh, give me a second here. Where did it go? Aha! Sorry about that. I had to get a song ready for when we get out of here. Got a few more to read. Mr. Toast 24 sent in $1.99 saying First Amendment auditors and sovereign citizens. I can look into that for you, buddy. I find people like that to be fascinating, and we can look at them again. It's been a while. I need to look at Mobility Mary again soon, too. Like, obviously, she's not putting out anything new, but there's plenty of stuff for us to look at. And Victor Hugo Martinez sent in $2 saying, better not say K 3 times. Oh, well, you don't want me to say K's cooking 3 times in a row? Boy! Well, I won't say her first name 3 times in a row, because that'd be bad. Wouldn't be too popular with certain people. But I digress. That is all of the Super Chats. I don't think I missed any. So, there you go. Thank you to everybody who sent in Super Chats. They're always very much appreciated. I hope you guys had a fun stream, whatever the hell this was. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on about people I'll never meet, never know, and probably will have no effect on. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, like I said, and if you don't celebrate it, I hope you at least had a good yesterday. And yada yada. New video coming out within the hour. I'm still working on the Clyde Cash video. Hopefully that'll be out soon. And working on other things, another green text reading for those of you that like those, etc., etc. And we got one more coming in from Kuko-chan for $5 saying, well, I mean, I like your Howard Stern content if it means anything. Well, Kuko, that means a lot. Thank you so much, buddy. I hope you'll enjoy this next one. It's very, very funny. The Stern show, at least in its prime, was very, very funny. But anyways, guys, I gotta get out of here. Oh, one more! Fuck! Sorry! One more, coming in from Kiwi for $10, saying, took last week off because my dad's stroke still made 4K. Suck on it, Cyrax. Oh, shit, buddy. I hope your dad's doing okay, though. Honestly, if that's what happened, like, I'm not trying to make light of it like it didn't happen. But if that's what happened, man, I hope everything's better now. Very sorry to hear that. But if it's a joke, hey, awesome, but you know what I mean. Don't want anything bad to happen. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this shit, and thank you to everybody who sent in Super Chats. They're always very much appreciated. But I need to take a shower and wind down. I think I'm going to watch some Better Call Saul with Mel and enjoy the evening. So I hope you guys had a fun time, but it's time to go. So as always, I've got more content coming down the pipeline. But until then, I'll see you degenerates next time. Also, Kiwi, I see where you said he's back now, barely any damage. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. Good shit, man. You and everybody else have a good night.